It looks awful, but I kind of love it. What's jet skiing, JSBs? Welcome. Here we go. Alright boys, I don't know how many weeks I got into this thing now, but now it's brown. I just went for it with the paint. You can really see how imperfect it is. You know, I don't know how well it shows up on the camera, but it looks like something that you'd see in a Waterworld set. So it's, you know, all my work was super drippy on here, and I was like, you know what, I'm sick of this, and I don't really think it'll make a huge difference if it looks pretty and it's all perfectly smooth on the bottom. Yeah, I think that it's got super tall strakes, and that's what counts. I mean, that's what we're looking at. That's pretty nuts. It might be, let's see if I have something flat to put up against there. Just how crazy tall those are. I think I made them a little taller than I wanted to, but let's see. Actually, yeah, they're actually about flat to the ride plate, so pretty nuts. I don't know if I'm gonna keep that super finned ride plate because with the strakes built up like that, it's not gonna slide hardly at all in the rear. Like it's gonna be pretty grippy. I mean, these are probably about a 1/4 inch taller than they are on the 08 Superjets. So yeah, and then I don't know how well the tubbies you can see, but it's wider. That's all that matters. Got a bigger footprint on the front of the skis, so. But it's kind of funny. I'm liking how it turned out so far. It looks awful, but I kind of love it. Yeah, hopefully this next generation of the Superjet 1200 is going to be just the way I want it to, because I got all kinds of other good stuff to do, so I'm ready to get past this project and have this be a ripper for me. So just like on the instructions for this, you just dap that on there and stick it in. Yeah. Oh yeah. Hopefully I did it with enough stuff. Maybe not. Alright, there we go. We got the pump is kind of set in there. Since I got the engine out of it, I can kind of I'll take the mid-shaft bearing out and kind of make sure it's centered when I get the tail cone and all the shims in there. And I'll be able to do that the most rightest way that you're supposed to do it. What's jet skiing, JSBs? Welcome! Here we go! Alright guys, so today I'm going to show you my Superjet 1200 bed plates, because nobody else wants to show you their Superjet 1200 bed plates, so this is what I did. Alright, you've got the front section here that normally bolts here, and this back section is where it would normally be. So I took the front section that would have been here and I cut it in half, and I welded the two pieces together in the middle, and I also added these mounts up here, so, and I braced it in the middle with this guy. So that's what it looks like, basically just bringing the front two mounts further back. So that's the way it is, and that's the way I did it. And changed this piece to a piece of sheet metal to give me some more room. I had to tap a couple of lines for cooling. I'm gonna do dual cooling this time around for real, since I got two coming off the pump, and so hopefully I'll put like a ton of pissers on the engine and it'll run great. So, but that's it, and I'm finally ready to stick this back in here. Yeehaw. I don't know how long it's been since I filmed. It's probably been quite a while. I got a haircut and I look like I got gray hair, so I'll show you where we're at today. And so got the engine in. If you can look down in there, maybe you can see, but I reduced the exhaust right off the pipe down to 2.5, and then it goes down to 2.25 into the water box, stock round nose water box, and just out the back stock routing. So it's all bolted in. I cut the wings off the electrical box, makes it a lot nicer to put in, and yeah, it just makes it easier on me. I decided we're going with 3 pissers. That seems like a nice amount. I'm doing dual cooling on this thing, so yeah, so it should be pretty cool. I'm telling you right now, if you guys know anybody that's put a triple in a Superjet, there's a very good chance that they are a doer and not a talker. There's a lot of talkers in this world, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say, if somebody's put a triple in a Superjet, that person is a doer for sure. And give you a look at the hood. I don't know if I've showed this, but so this side's all closed off. This side has a under baffle, and I'm going to cut some holes in this, and then I'm putting frog skins on there. So if you don't know what that is, it's like a material filter element type material that it does not allow water through, but it allows air through. So hopefully it works really good. I have high hopes. The top is well, kind of matches this whole water world thing, so I don't know, maybe one day Dr. Andrew is going to do his factory wood paint job, but anyway, we're really close. I think I'm going to have it done this weekend. Alright guys, so this is what we got going on for the hood. So this is that frog skin material. Lets the air through but not the water. I tested it out in the sink and it works pretty good. So hopefully these are enough air holes for a triple. If not, I'll just have to buy another one, and that should be plenty. But and let's see, I did another mod that I think will work a little better for letting the water out. Is so let's see, there used to be just 3 holes there, and I slotted it out and put, you know, a little section where all the water can just drain out of here, so it doesn't build up in the corner. So yeah, I think it'll work pretty darn good. Little kids, here it is. Built it. It's all put together. Let's have a look. Here we go. So each carburetor has its own straw now, its own fuel filter. Okay, I didn't get the primer hooked up because we don't have any of the bulbs here. Battery's back in its original position down here. It's the tiny lithium battery from WSM. They do the OEM KTM dirt bike batteries, so you'd think they could handle one of these. If you haven't seen the earlier videos, I made this fiberglass fuel tank. These are aftermarket Mikuni 44 SBNs, so I don't know that there's really that much difference between them and the OE Yamaha ones, but since the OE ones were set up to be 90 degrees this way, it's a little bit of a convoluted setup. Sounds like there's like a cat like hissing at my neighbor's house. Yeah, I'll fire it up if I can. Come on, baby, come on. Ready to rip.
Wow, thing sounded insane. 1200 Superjet. I was wanting to take it for a little spin. There's Jacob standing on it, hood off. The thing actually is a very reasonable decibel level, especially with the hood on. And I don't know, you guys probably know this, but when you take the hood off your jet ski, it just makes it way louder, and it's not like exhaust, it's like intake noise. So, well, I mean, unless you have an exhaust leak. But hopefully he'll come over here so I can try it out. Jacob decided to no gas, terrible tuning. I gotta leave in like 5 minutes, so it's probably gonna break down while I'm out on it. Hard to get it started. Yeah, pretty mushy. Very mushy. Oh man, I'm turning this right around. I'm out of here. This, no, the top end sucks. The bottom end is mushy. This thing has V-force reeds and a high comp head on it. Yeah, no. The C-Route would destroy this thing right now. Not even close. But this is in the tuning phase, so don't take that as like an automatic win for the C-Route. The bottom end feels like mush and the top end is dead.
Huh.
So, yeah.
More fuel on the top then?
It was okay when I was riding it. You said it needs more on top.
Or is it the
No.
prop faking you out?
Is it the what?
Prop faking you out.
It's not the prop. I don't think. It might be. I would, from my reckoning, my remembering was when it was like mushy on the bottom like that, if I gave it some more fuel on the bottom, it helped that mush.
So like 2.5 turns out.
Yeah, well, I'm reckoning your jets are probably the wrong jets for what you got here.
Yeah, could be.
But you might be able to, I mean, I just give it a whole nother turn and see if it's less mushy. Like, it was like too lean is mushy and too rich it's just kind of like dead feeling.
Okay.
You'll see. But that's all I want to do on this, so yeah.
Great.